Hello, lovely students. Welcome back again in speaking session. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss about why you afraid from your speaking, why you afraid when you are trying to speak in front of audience, what are the problems you have to face, and how you can overcome on it. So it's a trick, it's a strategy, it's a nature of man, it's a psychology. When you have no idea about your topic, about your presentation, that time anybody asks to you, please speak on this topic, then you become nervous, your mind become nervousness. So it is a very big problem. It's lead to downfall. It can minimize, it can decrease your speaking skill. So it's very important for you. You should keep in mind all the time when you are trying to speak in front of audience, then you shouldn't afraid from audience, as well as when you are trying to go on the stage. So that time your legs trembling, and your mind have no such kind of words, because you are watching huge amount of people, they are the sitting in front of you. So it's a very big problem, it's a very big issue for our generation as well as for our students. So it's a nervousness, but how you can overcome on it, and what kind of strategies, what kind of formula, what kind of method you have to adopt, how to overcome the fright, afraid and scared from audience. So it's a problem, and it's not a big problem particularly for students. So you should keep in mind all the time when you are trying to give a presentation on any topic, then you shouldn't think too much. You shouldn't think your topic, I have no idea, I can't speak on it, I have no such kind of vocabulary for this topic. So it's your wrong perception, because when you will go on the stage, that time your mind will automatically work, like so many sentences, so many ideas, so many thoughts automatically generated in your mind. If you think that I have no such kind of words, I read all the day and night, but I forgotten all the data for presentation. So this is the method, this is the strategy you should keep in mind. There are the few points you should keep in mind for your presentation. If you want to far away, if you want to keep away from your fright on stage, then you should focus on these points. So let's discuss these points that will help you in your speaking skill as well as in your presentation skill. First one is be positive. Second one is be fully prepared. Prepared a list of points. Last point you should keep in mind all the time. You should focus on your quality, not quantity. So these are the points you should keep in mind all the time when you are going to discuss any topic, when you are giving any kind of speech, then when you are on the stage, then shouldn't be nervous, you shouldn't be afraid from audience, because they all are human beings, they are all like you. They are the same person, you met him on daily basis, you talk him with a certain topic, with a certain occasion. So it's not a big deal, it's not a very difficult task, so you should keep in mind. So let's discuss these points that can help you in your presentation skills. The first point you should keep in mind all the time, you should be positive. Be positive means when you are trying to conversate, when you are trying to give a speech on a certain topic, then you shouldn't think that I have no such kind of experience, I have no such kind of ideas, I can't speak well, I have no vocabulary, my sentence structure is not good, my idea is not good. So if you will think like this, then definitely you can't speak any stage of life. So you should be positive, you should be confident, and you should be focused on your voice. If you want to talk on sports, if you want to talk on education, if you giving a lecture to the students, they are the part of college or any university, then you should be positive. When you are going on the stage, that time you should be positive, and you shouldn't think that I can't speak in front of 200 or more peoples, they are sitting in front of me. So if you will think like this, then you can't speak any stage of life. So first step you should keep in mind, for keep away from your fright, afraid, scared, it is be positive. You should be positive all the time, and this point you should keep in mind all the time. It can help you in your speaking skills. And second point you should keep in mind, be fully prepared. You should be fully prepared about your ideas, your thoughts, your mentality, because if you will fully prepared about your sentences, about your speech, then it can help you in your progress, it can help you in your communication, it can build your confidence, it can create new ideas for your communication. So another point you should keep in mind all the time, you should be fully prepared about your presentation, and you shouldn't be nervous, you shouldn't be afraid, you shouldn't be keep away from the audience that are the part of listening. So this thing also can help you, it can boost your confidence, and it can increase your vocabulary as well as your confidence. Third point you should keep in mind, you prepare a list of the topic that you are going to present. If you have a talk on education and you have to talk about importance of education, then what you have to do, you have to make a key points. You have to talk what is education, importance of education, objective of education, and other kinds of things that you are going to present. So if you will have a clue, if you have some points, then it can help you in your speaking skill. So it is very helpful tool, it's a very helpful formula for your speaking skill as well as for your presentation skill. Last point you should keep in mind, you should focus on your quality. Some people think that I have enough data, I have a lot of books, I have a lot of ideas, I have a lot of pages to explain in front of audience, but you shouldn't ignore this. You should focus on quality, not quantity. If you have two sentences, but if you will speak these sentences in a positive way, in a different way, it can lead you for your success, it can help you in your progress of your communication skill. If you want to improve your communication skill, if you want to grip on your communication skill, then you should focus on your tips that I am going to share with you. So these are the points you should keep in mind all the time. These are the formula, these are the steps, process you should keep in mind if you want to grip on your communication skill, if you want to present well in presentation.